How have you found the structure for your day? Like when you don't have, the list of things that have to get done that day or what, you're creating yourself. There's something about waking up and having that list that for better, for worse, directs where you're going. How have you found your way to managing with less structure?
I actually have a lot of structure now. I am committed to doing a lot of design work from Monday through Thursday. So I do that. Monday through Thursday, it's my time. So I'm either working on some art pieces that I'm working on, but usually you'll find me in the garden from morning to even a few hours after the sun goes down. There's plenty to do out there.
Are you doing design freelance or are you with an agency?
I'm actually in-house at a company, and it's the first time since I've been 23, 24 that I've had a full-time job. So, it's like the good enough job for me. I really like it. And again, Monday through Thursday, the rest of my time is spent doing what I wanna do. I love my team. I love the work we're doing. It's very branding focused and logos because we have hundreds of private label brands within the company. So I get to do what I love design wise. And it's been a game changer for me.
That's so interesting. I released an episode a few weeks back called The Freedom Myth and what
Hmm.
entrepreneurs don't want to talk about because I know for myself there was no other path that made sense. And I also know that there's tremendous beauty in finding a great role with a great company and not having to carry every decision and choice and error and issue on your own shoulders by yourself.
Yeah, I needed it. It was like a bit of a life preserver for me. I needed to catch my breath, not be hustling for myself, and have the security under me to then make a really thoughtful decision about whatever I do next. And I'm actually very much enjoying it. Really like not having to hustle for myself all the time. But I feel like it's structured well enough that it's almost 50-50 with I work for them, I work for me. And it's been really great.
That's so interesting. How do you find because I think there's also part of the myth is that you start your own business and then the wealth is limitless of what you can earn and build and grow and scale and economically it works out for you having a
Uh,
job.
my current situation, yes,
Yeah.
it does. Because my whole life, I've been a freelance contract designer. And then with cooking school and the baking academy, it's always been a roller coaster. Like it's either feast or famine. And it's so nice to just have a paycheck come in twice a month, and I haven't had to, like, really hustle for it. Like, a lot of the work I'm doing, I've been doing for decades, and it's very natural for me to do, so I don't feel overworked. It's nice to have that foundation.
Is there any party that wishes you'd stopped earlier?
Yeah, and not really switched it off earlier, but would have been listening to the warning signs that were there.
Mm,
I wish I listened earlier and didn't have to crash so badly, but it really unfolded the way it needed to because I have a
yeah.
lot of insight about what I need to do next, so
What have you found is the biggest challenge in reimagining your identity now?
it's not coming to me as definitively as it has in the past. Like, I usually know what I'm going to do next, and I even have all of the pieces right now for what I could do next, but I have a great resistance to what it is going to take to rebuild something, and I'm trying to just enjoy my life right now instead of
Mhm.
driving and building. I really wanna take my time, like I've said before, just to make a thoughtful decision.
But that desire is still there, you think?
It's
Yeah,
definitely there, but I wanna make sure I channel it in the right way, and it's not as evident to me. I do feel like it's garden related, it's plant related,
yeah.
nature related, wellness related, but it's not quite formulating for me,
Mhm.
where before it's like, I know I'm doing design, I'm writing a book, then I'm writing another book, then I'm building the gluten-free baking academy, then the cooking school. I've always known, and then there've even been side businesses, like I had a purse company once and a jewelry company, and I used to do fire performance. Like there was just like all these things, but I just want to be in my garden and
Yeah.
just exist right now and try to get comfortable with just existing, not accomplishing, not building, just being a human in my garden and with my people here in my local community and just existing. It's
Yeah.
uncomfortable sometimes, but I feel like it's important. There's like a little voice it's very important.
I hear that and I feel that completely. When I started weaving, I was like, "Oh, I'll host workshops here and I could teach this and I can have these people here and I could do this and that." And every so often, and I fall into these patterns, these that I know are just patterns that I'm working to undo, unlearn, unravel, unattach from. And it is hard because the ideas still come. And then I always ask myself, but on the day of that event, is that what I really wanna be doing? On the day I'd have to film that. I filmed a whole course, like, in late February about it was about coherence, and it's what I love, but on the day of filming it, I'm like, "Here we are again." And it's a great everyone go get it. It's called The Heart Reset. It's totally free. But at the same time, I was like, What is this? This didn't need to happen. I have a big stash of yarn that wants to be woven, and that's just me sitting quietly. It's a very difficult process, and I think, and I suspect that's why most people, most women get halted on the journey because it's hard to explain it, and it's hard to say, "Oh, what are you doing now?"
Yeah, it's disorienting, but also revelatory. Like I feel really great about who I am and what I want. And I feel like I'm taking much better care of myself, like this chapter. And I guess it's like I have a trust of myself and greater things that it will come to me when the time is right. I want to
That's
be ready
really
for it when the time is right.
what advice would you give to someone who's in it, knows that it's not right anymore, maybe a few decisions away from lying flat on their back in the living room, but not willing to make the leap or not ready to, or it's not bad enough or they're not uncomfortable enough.
A couple things. Really feel like be kind to yourself through the process and really listen to how your body feels about something. That's something that's always guided me. I feel like when you ask yourself a question about whether you should do something, you can feel it in your body, whether it's a yes or a no. And a lot of times, especially as women, we're taught to ignore that feeling and that voice. So just try to give it a listen. If you have to go somewhere quiet, like outside in the garden, to hear it a little bit more, try to honor that a little bit more, but be kind to yourself if you don't get it right. Talk to yourself like you would a friend instead of
Yeah.
how we tend to with our internal dialogue.